fiery, hot, burning desert. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Struggling. Hallelujah.
good day. Happy, happy, happy. Happy in the Lord. Seeking God's commandment. Trusting in His word. Happy Mother's Day to you, Mama Liz. Happy Mother's Day. Miss Pauline. Happy Mother's Day. And also, she's not talking. Miss Pansy. I call her to wish happy Mother's Day, but she don't answer the phone. So anyway, Mama Swaby, I don't think I'm going to find much of the mothers listening today because their son and daughter take them out. So I don't think any mother is home today, and if they're even home, some of them I get themselves together, take out the best clothes that they have in the closet to go to Bishop Baker Mother's Day celebration. Yeah, so today we're going to have less mother listening to the program. I wonder if the father going to go with them. Are they going to sit in their car and listen? Because you know what happened? Let me tell you the truth. I'm not lying. Jamaican men, they are not family oriented. Jamaican men, not all of them, you know, some of them, most of them, they are not family oriented. If it's snow, if it rain, if it's Christmas and New Year and Mother's Day, they out with their friend, hanging out with their friend, drinking beer, talking crap, and leave the wife home. Sometimes the poor wife looking to have dinner with them. And by the time they get home, at midnight when the wife eat already and gone to sleep. And I noticed that if the wife want to go like a day like today, they don't say, okay, honey, get dressed, let me wear this, let me wear that. Because sometimes when you're going out, you know, each one help the other one in fashion. Someone might say, this don't look good on you, man. This don't look good. Use this one, do that one, that's one. But if you was going out today and without dragging on that tired wig, and you'd have to go to the beauty parlor, you'd have to go from yesterday to look different. But nowadays, women don't care about the beauty parlor no more. They just grab one wig and just draw it over their head. So it would be nice if the husband would spend a day with their wife, their woman, their baby mother, and show them that you respect them, you appreciate them, and you love them. But for real, you know, the Hispanic men, they show a great respect to their woman. The Hispanic. The American black men, I'm not talking those that sleep on the street. I'm talking those that married at home. They have a family oriented where they respect their family. You go to maybe City Island, you go there. It was so nice, like how Bishop Baker have that celebration, that the father and the mother dress up and go to that banquet, or go somewhere where your wallet can stretch. Because if you go to City Island, I went there, my daughter took me there for my birthday, and it was 3 of us, and the bill came to 200 and change. So if you go to Bishop Baker, for 2 of you, you're going to be more. So no, but you're going to be less if it's just 2 of you. So you can give your wife or your girlfriend or your mother a special day, because it is good to have a mother. It is good when your mother alive. And you can speak to her, and she can speak to you. She can pray for you and make little blessing come upon you. But a lot of us don't have that privilege of having our mother here. A lot of us have our mothers lying in the grave. And I see that a lot of people writing, American people writing, say, Happy Mother's Day. We know you're in the land. You're in the hand of the Lord. But church people think that when one die, they are in the hand of the Lord, which is not true. It's not true. They're not in the midst of God right now. They're just floating and sleeping and resting in the spirit. They don't see God face it. They never see Satan face it. They never know what hell look like. They don't know what heaven look like. They are not sitting on the lap of Jesus Christ. They don't get there yet. They don't get there yet. They will get there on the resurrection day when it comes. I don't know when it's coming, but they will get there on the resurrection day if they do their thing right while they were here. And a lot of people you see dress up going to church and say them are Christian and them are this. They're far from God. They're far from God. A lot of people say them are bishop, them are elders, them are prophet, them are epistle, them are scientists. They are far from God. And those that you think don't have a connection with God, are them the God's gonna see. Are them gonna see God face. Alright? Don't look for the doctorate in the church or the apostle or that's just a name given. That's not to say God anoint them with that name. That's just a name given. People call him Dr. Root, Dr. this, Dr. that, Apostle that, Bishop this. Don't worry about the title they call them. Don't worry how they dress in the robe and everything. Don't. Because some of them is living you who is not a Christian. Some of them is living worse than you. Not because you see they dress up in a suit and this and that and the pulpit and everything. Don't make that frighten you. All you have to do is have a little talk with Jesus. Good day, Mr. Shango. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Happy Father's Day and Mother's Day. You know, I was thinking about you and your mother. I said, when Mr. Shango coming, but I said, no, the mother buried in Jamaica, so you're not going to fly all the way down there to visit her corpus at the cemetery, right?
My mother?
But I know that you have I know you're going to talk about your mother. And I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, right?
Yeah.
What do you say?
What I say?
Yeah.
I says greetings.
You just say Happy Mother's Day. But, yeah.
I says greetings to the item.
Yeah.
Rastafari.
To the high. EYERHIG.
I said Rastafari. To the eyes. If you want
Yes,
EYE.
good afternoon. Mr. Shango is here. He is the Pope writer and the CEO and management and director of Sun Life. And he's here to give us some good direction. Because a lot of us, many times we take the wrong stuff for the wrong reason. And we don't have no consultation. So we just hear somebody do that and somebody take that and then you run and take it. They will know if it benefit to you or you should take it or not. Is that right, Mr. Shango? You find out.
In what is the question?
that people just hear somebody talk about this and they go take it. You think they should consult like people like you or other dietitian or nutritionists?
Yes, it is always good to consult before you consume anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, regardless of your.
Don't take because what is good for one no good for the other.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because everyone is different.
Everybody is different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone is different.
I know what I can take and I know what I cannot take.
Yes, and it doesn't mean because you take it, it work for you. It
Right.
work for me.
I doesn't mean because it don't work for me, it's not gonna work for nobody else.
Exactly.
Because our body structure
Yeah.
is equipped different from the rest.
Yes, and that is the mystery of life.
Yeah, you see they put 5 finger over here, so
Yeah.
and 5 over here, so
Yeah.
so that's how life is, right?
Yes, a mystery.
You hold your corner, and your heart beat different from other people.
Yeah, it's a lot. When you look at life, you know the true thing of life is that when you learn so much, is at stake,
Right.
and possibly you may only knew of like 1%.
Mm.
You know, when you really get into life and to learn of life itself, because life is a very broad spectrum. You can't lock it into one box and say this is what life is about.
It's abroad.
There's a very broad spectrum.
So we should consult. You have some nutrition physician, and you have nutritionists, and you have dietitian. So when you go to the hospital, you should request one of those, or you come to people like you. It's kind. What I want to find out is not everybody that put up a health food store know about health food. Is that right? You think so? All of them know?
Well, you see, I can speak of myself in that sense. You know, I can't speak for another.
Others, yeah.
Yeah, you know, to say if another one don't know, I have never followed across one who is like that.
There's a lady in New Rochelle that people talk about. I don't know, she's a nutrition doctor. And they say when you go, she could look inside of you and tell you what's going on inside of you. And then she would give you things to drink and mix up. And I know somebody go there and spend a long time there. And she must have spent about $200 worth of thing when she buy when she done. I mean, I see nothing to work on now for you yet. You know, you have nothing to work.
In what sense are you looking? What are you looking?
What
to
is
work?
it? What I find out? What is the situation? The situation and the diagnostic is still there. It didn't fix. So I don't know if you have to take them until they fit. Cause usually people buy product and take it one time and don't take it no more and just put it down and don't use it no more and say, well, it don't work.
Yes, yeah, well, I've come across those types of people.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that we have to acknowledge in life is who we are as a people, and how much people can come to the terms that we are electrolyte. We are electrolyte people, meaning our body is like electrolytes.
Electrolyte.
Electrolytes.
Right, electrolyte, okay.
Yeah. Similar like as I would use the terms electrics, right? Now, but the food that we are consuming that's supposed to be electrolytes now is not, most of it.
Right.
And because of these things that we are consuming now, we confronted on a daily basis with issues, not just food. Food is just one. But also our environment, our development, our infrastructure. It's a lot of things that goes on around us. It's just like when you're reading or you're doing research and you heard of how important blue light is to your eyes, which is of the gazing of the sun. You know, which gives that blue light, and that is how important it is. But you also have other blue lights, which is very detrimental to your eyesights. Now, the other blue lights is like when you look at your cell phone. Your cell phone is always a blue a thing comes up on the phone.
Right.
You know,
Yes.
you look at the television, you look at other screens, there's always blue light. Those are very detrimental to your eyes. How much of us knew those things?
And watching that thing, especially you lie in your bed, no light, and you're using the phone, it could be a detrimental to your to your lens.
Yes.
Because they even say you shouldn't watch color TV in the dark.
So it's a lot that goes on when it comes to the human being, and you know, many of us do not know the half of what goes on because there's a curtain. You know, and when you look at the mass of the people, we are always misled with information. You know, so when we misled with information, now we lack of the knowledge of the true meaning and essence of the real thing what taking place.
Now they are saying that the Johnson & Johnson thing, nobody should take it because it's giving blood clot. They came out with that long time ago, and then they say it's safe to do. So how they come back? So you never know what to do no more.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's money. It could be money. One time they said the virus going down, then they say coming back, then they introducing you to another pill, and they want you to take another injection, and they want you to do that. When will this thing over?
Well, I didn't create that, so I couldn't tell you.
And you don't
what
get
I
no
said.
benefit from it.
And I'm not getting no benefit.
Yeah.
You know, so I couldn't say.
It is very frustrating though, because one time they say you could do, then I guess the manufacturer or the government say, why are you going to tell them that? Tell them it come back again. And tell them we have something new for that.
It's just like there's a conspiracy theory out there. How truth it is, like the vaccine.
Yeah.
What they said makes it. The spike, and then you heard they says when it get in your muscles, like it have a spike
Yes.
protein, right? But when you listened some of the conspiracy theory that's out there, they are also saying it's the cobra venom that's also makes it.
Yeah. Yeah.
How truth it is, who to say? So
Ah.
that's why I'm saying there's a curtain and who's behind the screen. But like for you now, you shouldn't have a problem with all of them things. You couldn't go to the Iron Man. You always a talk to
Who?
the Iron Man.
So you been there? When him say if you come?
Oh, like I said in
But we
I
don't
said-
have no problem.
No.
But we have to be
No,
we
you
have to
just
we
said-
just have to be cautious in who we hang around with.
No, that is what I am saying to you. Said it shouldn't be for you guys.
Oh, you mean the Christian minded
I
people?
never said a Christian.
So who's
I'm-
guy?
Like
Who's
you,
guy?
You too.
We do have, why you say you guy? Why you say you guy? Explain. Why you say
Because-
you guy?
Instead of I to say the Christian, I heard Brother Victor speaks, look and talk just like them. Why said them? Why not say Brother Victor? He's
Yeah.
a part of it, so why not say Brother Victor? Why say them? When I am a man enough, can stand on my 2 feet, I say,
No.
he's a part of them.
When we talk or when we illustrate something or we say anything, we say it on a wide spectrum. And we included ourselves in it. We don't distance ourselves.
Mhm.
We not more safer than the people we are that with the people we are trying
No, but
to.
I put a direct question to you.
So yes, but guess what happened?
I don't know.
We are test God. So we are test God. So we know say it is there, and we walking into it, and we know say it's dangerous. And the word says, "Test that the Lord God anointed." Don't test God. Do what you do.
So who is testing God?
Those that say, well, they don't take it and they don't do this, and they be the environment of no say,
Those who said they're not taking what?
you guys
Says what? Says what?
say no say You guys think that the Christian-minded people should get sick. But Bible tells you can't get sick. Bible tells you don't happen to you. But he said you shall overcome. And those that out there that gone, there's a reason why them gone. You see one today, don't see the other one tomorrow. They didn't come here to last forever. Anything can take them home. But we know that when we come in, but we don't know when we're going. And is that you see what happened with the virus now? Many times, people around you that have different element or sickness and they never tell you, say, boy, you are no, say, we go doctor, you know, me have this thing and me have that thing. They not tell you they hot like they are the most healthiest person. And when this thing come into your body, which is so dangerous, and what you have can fight it, the immune system is already weak and damaged. Your lungs damaged from the smoking and the drinking, your heart damaged from whatever you put there, and this thing come and find a place where it could rest. And what organ inside your body cannot resist it because you weren't doing the right stuff at all time. People say, quit the smoking, quit the drinking, quit the this, quit the that, exercise, do, things like that. And you don't do that. So when this sickness come upon you, it's going to take you. Because your immune system is weak. All your organs, they're weak. They can't fight it. Fight what's coming. And that's what it is.
Well, we give thanks for
Yeah.
those who can, see what is taking place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what is really taking place more than I'm living and doing my best.
Yes.
Cope with day by day as it comes, as it forward,
All right. I want to ask you, lime, carrot, and cucumber. What was that good for?
No, them say flush your kidney.
To flush your kidney.
Flush your kidney, yeah.
So you could blend them and drink them at a certain time.
Yeah, you want to do that at least, especially with your kidney, because your kidney need flushing and and them things need to rejuvenate. So you can use you peel the carrots and then you,
peel the cucumber. Yeah.
And you squeeze the lime and use the lime.
Where could
juice.
people get a lime juicer to buy?
A lime juicer? The restaurants depot them.
They sell it?
Yeah.
You put the lime in there and juice it, because that's the only way you can get all the liquid out of it.
Not really.
Because the lime, they dry, most time,
Yeah, but sometimes if you ever put your foot on it and rub it, then you get the lime. You have to move.
So what it do? It straighten your kidney.
Yes, because of the vegetables them that you're using. Remember now, cucumber. Cucumber is like 95% of water.
Yes. Yeah.
Cucumber is excellent to flush water out of your body.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what makes you see they have choose cucumber, because it's one of the best thing to eliminate water out of your body because of the mix-up of it. So they have used cucumber.
So you use like twice a week or what?
Yeah, twice.
Twice.
two times a week.
So that is for the kidney. What about the liver? The liver corrodes with fat.
Yes, and the liver is even more.
What causes the fat around the liver?
The things that you consume with
The fatty
things,
stuff.
yes.
So how you get rid of the fat around the liver?
Well, you have to look at the things that you eat to break away from these things that cause it. It is the cause you're looking at now, and the cause is what you eat.
Yes, but then it's there now. So what would you do when you drink tamarind drinks?
Tamarind is only one.
Right, where you got more.
Yeah, you got varieties of things you can, but I'm saying, in the first essence, to eliminate, you're not going to look at to say what now you can start consume to eliminate that. Identified what is the cause? When you identify what is the cause, now of course now you're going to look to see what can replenish and nourish the liver to bring it to par again. That is how you have to deal with it. But you can't just eat the same thing where damage the liver and then go get something
Go
and then
flush
say,
it out and you come back with it again.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So might as well never do that. You have to eliminate yourself from...
Life is not like as we, the mass of the people say, no, how it tastes.
So
The thing that tastes too nice.
if you're a nutritionist and you want to say, what would you, other than tamarind, would you use for the liver?
You don't use that, like certain herbal tea is very excellent for that. Yes, like slippery hemp.
Slipper M.
Yeah, excellent for your liver. Cascara serigada, excellent for your liver. So you have to look at these herbal tea now that you can use to replenish.
And when
And
you have
clean
those, when you go into
and
bed or when you wake up?
No, you can use cascara in the daytimes because cascara is like a mild laxative.
Okay.
It's not a laxative, but it's a
Mild.
mild laxative. And it is very good when you can consume it in tea. Very good to replenish and purify and detox the liver itself.
So what is good for the lungs?
The lungs have wide varieties of things for the lungs. You
What
have
can happen to the
like
lungs? What can happen to the
lungs
lungs?
can shut off. Yeah, the lungs can,
Just
shut
stop.
off and you can malfunction.
And what would cause that?
Again, the diet, is what we really consume on a daily basis, our environment, what we eat in every single day. Because I'm saying people just think so they can just get up here and just get up and eat anything and think so that will make them healthy. No, it's not like that. No, and we have to pay to learn because most of the time we want really to eat what we think tastes good.
Because we look now, the legs, the lungs is in jeopardy right now. Because everything you said, the lungs, the
you see,
breathing.
even black seed oil, an excellent thing for the lungs. You can consume that as an adult, as a tea, even take it tablespoon for the lungs. You got fenugreeks. You can use fenugreeks in a tea form, or you can sprinkle powder on your food while consuming fenugreek. Excellent thing for your lungs. Also, what the fenugreek does, it's when you consume the fenugreeks, it go inside your body, and it open up your pores, and then because when you consume fenugreeks, you're supposed to consume a lot of water with it for it to work effectively. So the fenugreek is an excellent thing for the lungs. And we have that also in tea form, we have it in the natural herbal form, and we also have it in oil. Yeah.
So the black seed oil is very effective for the
Yes,
lungs.
For the lungs,
Cleanse the lungs.
Yes.
Okay.
And you have vervain, again, is an healthy herbs for your lungs. Yeah, vervain. Very, very healthy for the lungs. So we have a wide varieties of things that can really, because Mother Nature has produced millions of things. It is you, the individual. It is right there in front of your eyes. What is what you makes of it.
So, what about the heart?
The heart. Again, you have herbs that very good for the heart. But again, it's these things that we eat in burden the body.
Because some of us can't even walk a mile.
Remember, when you consume a plate of food, the plate of food, your eating chaff doesn't bigger than the palm of your hand. And the plate of a food twice in the palm of your hand. Then when you consume that much and the heart now what pumping the blood, it have all of that to deal with. You put a struggle on the heart. Worse if you don't get to digest these types of food. These organs now play a pivotal role in the later times when rest. These organs supposed to be resting. Them say it takes 72 hours to digest food, beef and them things. Then you don't think that plays a major role in the heart?
Beef?
Then if it takes 72 hours to digest, and after you...
Beef take 72 hours. I
That's
thought chicken take a longer time than beef.
Well, I have heard of beef,
I heard that chicken take longer to digest more than
Well, I am going by the hours of meat said 72 hours, and I'm saying when you consume food, you go to bed within less the time than 72 hours.
So you consume that and you didn't digest it and you go to bed and it take an effect on your organ because it never digests.
Yes, and then sometimes at hours at night the organ them start to work because foreign body now inside of the body, and the organ work when it doing supposed to work. You never hear sometimes a man say a sharp pain just come on.
Yeah.
These are the things happens. Where the sharp pain come from because the organ is working when it don't supposed to work.
Right. A blessed afternoon.
Blessed afternoon and to all the good mothers on this planet Earth. Coming from another good mother, JQ.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. And how are you today?
I'm okay.
That's good. So keep the love flowing and growing, okay?
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
I wish you the best of everything. Tomorrow is my health strong as I live.
Oh, you're okay. Say hello to Mr. Shango.
Oh, because I called earlier, I didn't know you was on. Good afternoon, brother Shango, the herbal doctor.
Much love and respect, sister.
Yeah, man.
You as they says it.
So, yeah.
Yes, man, and keep up the fantastic, good, great work. We need more men like you to do the goodness that you're doing, you know?
Thank you.
So, you're celebrating Mother's Day today and tomorrow you're celebrating Birth Strong Day, and it's a blessing that you are here to celebrate all of those. Give thanks.
Yeah, my granddaughter always before she called me grandmother, she said, Auntie Joan, you should get 2 presents because the birthday come on Mother's Day.
Okay, so she need to speak to her father or her mother towards that.
I think about now, 24-year-old about now.
Okay, so you're gonna get 2 gifts from her then.
I give myself everything, and I give people what I can give people. I don't even look for people to give me anything more than respect.
Alright, just stay healthy, alright, and be careful.
That's all.
Yes, eat right.
I see champion bubble, he's looking good.
Okay, glad to hear that.
So I tell him you was inquiring about him.
Yes, that is wonderful. Glad to hear that. Yes.
Yeah, man, and keep up the great work till we see each other, okay?
Blessing. Happy birthday.
All right, bless you. Thank you. And like I said, the thing that Brother Shango disclosed, it's good.
Yes.
The orange and the lime. So you can use it on detox, alright?
Yeah, we want to talk about, it's not orange, we are talking about the
No, I'm not saying today. I mean that's what I've learned previously.
Alright, thank you very much.
Alright, darling, bye-bye.
You say orange and lime to detox.
Yes, man, regarding arthritis and these things I spoken.
Oh, for arthritis.
Yeah, that for me and you speaks on that.
Yeah, so that's a different thing from the this is what going in your joint to clear out your joint.
Yes.
So Mr. Shango, if we have to take all these things for all these different, how do we take one, take the other one, how do we do that?
It's not it's a thing you're learning. While you're a living man, you're supposed to learn these things because you're going to be your children and you're supposed to teach on these things to your children. No, but if you don't learn these things, how you can teach on to your child when time forward.
True.
So when you go say, these things are in food. All of these things where you see them make in medication is in the food, you know?
Yeah.
The medication is just the supplement. But you can find all of what you find in medication in food. What is the knowledge that one have? You know, the way the system set up. Them set up where you have doctor, them set up all sort of things where it leave you out. And tell you, so go to work for 9 to 5 and pay some bills. You understand?
And we so busy doing that, we don't even have time to take care of ourselves. We just junk everything in the container.
Yeah.
Car container, we call this thing, you put everything in it, and you don't know what you put in it.
No, we do know. It's not that we don't know. We know these things.
But if you know, so if you know, so it affects you, you don't put it.
Brother Victor, don't say we don't know. Don't say that. I am not going to play the hypocrite. You know how much man knows enough to drink all Heineken or Guinness, and him bam and him gonna drink it. You know enough to smoke all a cigarette, him bam him gonna smoke it.
I look at the garbage and I see
Not everyone does it, but a lot of us.
those guys out there. You then come to know, when you look at vegetarian food, they start eating now,
You see, well, what we're doing, is everlasting thing. Yeah, cause the earth, you gathered from the earth. Yeah, and the earth not going to leave, go nowhere.
The young men, them running over now because they not get no night rest. They not rest the muscle, but so them used to eat up the fatty food. When we say, I feel food them I eat now.
Well, you see, our food have a lot of strength, within it, and our food is not no bloody meat.
Right.
Or no bloody Mary, as them call it. It's nothing like that. Our food have a lot of nutrients in it. When one eat, one don't say, well, boy, I feel a niggeritis, I want to fall asleep because I eat some vegetarian food and my stomach is filled now. So, no, one don't say that. When one finish consume our meal, them feel vitalized and light, energetic.
And some people,
say.
if no meat or no chicken or night, then get mad. Some people.
Because
When you got the restaurant yesterday and watch how them pack up the plate with the meat, and they say, put some more gravy.
and nothing wrong with that though.
What, the gravy?
It's not what them like. It's what a person like.
But it put some more gravy. After a while, you can't walk on you because it going black up your artery, stain it just like when you see a pipe when the chlorine black up.
I can't condemn them because you see, life. For I to live this life, it was chosen by I. I can't force my way of life on others. I can share with them. So when I see you and I heat up them things and them things, I don't feel a way towards it. Yeah.
The brain, in order for the brain to concentrate and to do what it have to do, the blood have to free. The blood can't get no blockage up along the way. It have to free from the heart, because the heart carry the blood to the brain and the brain work from that. So you have to loosen up the little pipe and all that kind of thing.
Yes, and then as you speaks earlier, now this is what gravy and them thing that does. You see him gravy that he was speaking of now. I see him one come in forward and come damage the arteries that's supposed to make the blood flow. Sometimes when you see a blood not flowing properly, it is the arteries that damage with a plague. Now once it damage with a plague, that person likely
representing for Sun Life, total health.
And that could cause stroke and cause a lot of stuff.
Benefactor would roots tonic, yeah. Sunside bitters, whoa. Slim possible. 4060 White Plains Road, Bronx, New York. 10466. Telephone 718-547-3760. Fax 347-945-0670. Email sunlifehealth06@aol.com. Website www.sunlifehealth.com. Healthy lifestyle. Sun Life Total Health. Whoa. Open every day from 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Keep it represent to the fullest.
Yeah, so what you can do to prevent the stroke, Mr. What you can do to prevent stroke?
One of the best way I see, is to be proactive. Meaning, if you have a blood, you can look at the bloodline, the family line, to see what did the mother die from or what the father died from. You start from there, so that is where you start. You have to start from, not just yourself.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
So if you don't know your family history, you have a problem.
The possibility is there. Yes, because now something just happened to you when you go to the doctor.
First
One
time
of
I
the-
ask you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is one of the first questions they asking you.
I want to big up Bless You. Bless You is in Montefiore, over come from over there by 236th Street, 630. And before that he have blood sugar, high blood sugar, and then the following week he have a stroke. Big fat man have a stroke. You'd wonder a man like him, how he get a stroke. But he have a stroke and he end up in Montefiore. I want to say, bless you. Hold on, my brother. Help is on the way. Just, right, sir? So, what would cause all that? Because when I have this stroke and go, my primary care says she don't see all my blood pressure feel high. That's why I get a stroke, and she don't believe it was the blood pressure. So it could be careless, cause something else.
Well, you have the cholesterols can cause it. Apart from cholesterols, the word which is the thrombosis,
Thrombosis.
yes, that can also cause it. Because when you look at thrombosis, it is the clogging of your arteries. And if your arteries clog and your blood is not flowing as freely, and then oxygen cannot get to where it's supposed to get to, then your life you can pick up a stroke at any given minute. Because if oxygen is lacking off from somewhere, then what do you expect? But when you don't know your body.
Oh, dangerous is drinking alcohol like stout and all them thing you drink. Some man drink all 5 bottles of stout and all
They
dangerous.
overdo it,
Huh?
Brothers and sisters overdo it when time and consume them things because of feeling nice or partying or them things. That's why them do them things. Them things is very detrimental towards one body, But people does it, Yeah. People does it, but it's
Yeah, but before Shika was about the heart. So we have to nourish what the coming right down from the up till we get to the kidney, we get to the
not just the kidney, even as we were speaking earlier, you see your liver is a number one thing. You must make sure that is in contact. Because the liver,
because that's what cleanse the blood.
and it is also what's work with your digestive system.
Oh, it works with digestive
Yes,
system. Because,
yes, and when your digestive system messed up, now you are when your digestive system messed up, then you start to have thyroid issue. You started to have thyroid issue, then doctor tell you are borderline to diabetes.
Diabetes.
So it's one weak thing lead to
But then I
to
tell
another.
what the doctor now tells you have to check and you have to watch what you consume with your liver.
Well,
And your liver is one of those carrier towards the diabetes.
you see, the doctor is just there as a curtain, The responsibility is yours. It's yours.
So
The doctor is just there to assist.
all those one check the liver to see that the liver functioning. What you have to eat or drink to see that it
Then,
functioning.
You see, when your liver going, it let off symptoms. You can watch even your stool.
Okay.
Even your stool start to give different of color and the texture of your stool. If you're a conscious person of health watch, of course your stool can tell you what's going on inside. And if you notice that your stool is supposed to be of that brown shaded complexion and it's not, it start to give some trash in
Dark color and stuff like
yeah,
that.
or cakey of constipation, then you know something will go on with the liver. You get what I'm saying? You know that something is going on with the liver. So this is what I'm saying. I'm not just saying for a person to just look at them stool and just say, no, sir, something like that. No, it's not that what I'm saying.
So
I'm saying,
there's a lot of
learn.
stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can take, drink, herbal product for your liver.
You have a wide varieties of things, but you want to consume the best. You just don't want to consume.
So which one is the
because
best? Which one is the best?
for your liver? Well, I deal with herbs, and you have other formulas that people create, and they'll
So when they
when
say
you're talking about even dandelion. Dandelion is a very good for your liver because dandelion help flush them things and waste waters. Yes, the liver the liver is what works in your digestive system. So you want to always making sure your digestive system is in contact. So you have to detox these things now and then. Yes, you have to detox. One of the best things to start off your morning with, that set the tone for in the entire day, is hot water and lime or lemon. And it sets the tone, believes it or not. It sets your tone for the entire day. Your body movements for the entire day. When you put it in practice.
anybody out there want to speak to Mr. Shango, is 718-554-8152, speaking about health, which is very important at this time because people are just dropping out one behind each other, and many times they take you to the hospital and your family member have to wait outside. They can't go in, go watch you. It's like the gone was the day when they could have go and go sit down beside you. You can't do it, and sometimes when you come out here, doctor come out and say, I want to talk to you, and they look for you and say, how you feeling now? But we have sad news. So ladies and gentlemen, it is very vital important to take care of your inner body, just like how, people take care of their car more than when you take care of their body,
Yeah, yes.
You see a man a wipe down in car,
Yeah.
wipe it down, I want to look crisp, change your oil, everything, wipe off this and wipe off that. We should take care of our body more than how we take care of the car. Because the body most time allow us to have the car.
Yes, but that is where the man loses consciousness. Because when he put material things over his body, then he loses a consciousness of who he is as an individual.
Right.
Because when your body starts to deteriorate and you can't even get to move or drive your own car, then you lose yourself as an individual. You is before the car. You have to learn these things. Earth and berries, even earth and berries, and even the herbs of the earth and berries tree, it's excellent for, pumpulate the heart in teas.
And then you have a tea can regulate the brains too. A tea for the brains.
Well, we normally use ginkgo.
Oh, ginkgo is good for the brain.
Ginkgo is one of the best.
To take out
herbs.
the blood clot and everything out of the brain.
It is excellent for circulation, but not just circulation. Ginkgo have the ability to utilize the agents of it to go in and give you a much better focus and eyesight. Yes, because your eyes is very important towards your body, and what you look out at, it is just the head, but beyond it.
Behind it.
Yes.
That's why when you go to doctor, he say you have to show some.
So when we talk of ginkgo is a very important herb when it comes towards the body. Yes, and this is why we said that using such herbs as ginkgo is very important, because when you're talking of ginkgo, is a very herb where it supports your circulatory system. And once you can have a good circulatory system of circulation moving towards an herb that go directly to the brain, that is ginkgo. And when you use that and see how important it is also towards your eyesight. Yeah, so ginkgo is a very good herb.
And you take that at night,
No, it don't have to be at night. Huh?
anytime.
Yeah, you see, tea is is important to drink daily. It don't have to be night. No, it don't have to be night times. I drink a lot of herbal tea, and most of the times, if me will drink a herbal tea at night, it's more than likely it's chamomile or soursop leaf.
Right. What about fever grass tea?
Fever grass tea. Well, fever grass tea is a very good tea, and a lot of people I know used it, and I recommend it, especially people who want the appetite to open,
Oh,
up
open
appetite.
up your appetite.
Yes, you can use fever grass because it's a very good one to open up people's appetite.
Okay. And all of these herbs that you talked about, you have them
Yes.
at Sun Life.
Yes.
And the cayenne pepper, what is the nature of the cayenne pepper?
Well, the nature of the cayenne pepper have a wide varieties of many medicinal values.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people use it both internal and externally.
Okay.
Internally, people consume it on a tea form. Most of the people use it internally for blood circulation
Mm-hmm.
and also to stabilize blood pressure. You know, some people also use it to build their immune system.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people use it to get rid of mucus out of their system.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so people use it on wide varieties. Externally, people use it to put into their socks.
The
So,
sock,
yeah,
when it's cold.
Yeah, in the winter time. You know, people put it into their gloves to keep their hands warm.
Right.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, so you see, externally, and people print it on their food and consume it on their food.
So is the cayenne pepper stronger as the one you sell in the supermarket?
I no compare the supermarket one with Iron own. No, I don't do that.
The supermarket don't have the. I heard before that the supermarket one don't have the effect of what the health food store one have.
Well, let's say I don't know what the supermarket have. I know said the one that we carries is literally cayenne pepper. It doesn't mix with nothing to lower the elements of it. Like when you bind, sometimes you would see this as mild cayenne pepper and this grade of cayenne pepper because it's a mixture of things that goes on there that and now lower the effectiveness of the true nutrients of cayenne pepper. So that's what I'm telling you. Said out there in the field, you have a wide variety of things commercialized because you have some people who like the cayenne pepper but do not like the hotness of it. So there's a marketness for a mild cayenne pepper. So you have to understand how society and earth forward with men and people.
So if cayenne pepper originally is hot, how they gonna make it mild? That means they're gonna put things in it to get it mild.
Yeah, because there's not many people who have time to read to say, well, mild or what makes it like the question you put to me. Not
Yeah,
many people
I
have that
know,
interest.
yes.
People just
yeah.
want to hear well, it's cayenne pepper and then say, all right, it's mild, good, I can consume it. That's what people
Yeah.
want to hear.
Cayenne pepper is not like patty. You're going to want a mild or a hot patty. Cayenne pepper is cayenne pepper.
Yeah.
So if you're going to say mild, just like how they I don't know how they do it. Like in cow's milk, they have the high, the fatty one, and they have the low fatty one, and they have the
Yeah.
water one
Yeah.
out of the
The
same
grade,
milk.
Yeah, the grade, the grade.
Yeah. Yeah. So that means they milk the cow, they get the milk out of the cow, and they work on the milk.
Yeah, because they know the essence of people out there. You have some people want this type, some people want that type, some people.
Yeah.
So why not do it? You
Cut
know
it.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Why not do it?
so we are not getting the proper thing for our body. So what we have to do the best that we can.
Yes, and as I said, the best that we can do is learn on a daily basis.
And we have to go back to the hurt. The hurt is the Lord and the fullness thereof. Because a lot of us don't want to go back to the hurt to get the herbal product. We want to get manufactured product.
Well, some don't know. Yeah, because the earth is where all the minerals and all of these things forward out of.
Yes,
The earth is what
yes.
produce everything. I think the earth is like our bed for every single thing. Even this is what we walk upon. This is what we lay down on. This is what we eat, breathe, every single thing out of the earth. You know?
We
So give thanks towards the whole entire universe.
When you eat vegetable, which is food, yam, banana, dashing, and all, you get it from the earth, straight, not no manufacturer, straight 100. But no, nobody can bother with them thing. They know they go for the rice, Uncle.
Well, it's not that no one can't, you know, because
Not all.
yeah, because you still have people who out there eating 100%, you know.
But Sashango, what surprised me is that in Jamaica, we eat ackee and safi, yam and banana and dumpling for dinner.
Yeah.
We eat callaloo with cook up with saltfish for dinner. We eat this and we eat that. In America, that's what we eat for breakfast and dinner time or rice you eat. They have.
Yeah, because we end up coming to some form of culture where, you know, because of how the working system. In Jamaica we work, but we don't work that hard. Like how you work in America. So in America, what a man does now, him say he want the food because 5 hours long. So when if him eat a Dunkin' Donut or something, him say by 2 hours that gone.
That gone. Yeah.
So you see him take on and say, well boy, this I used to see my parents them eat and it hold them throughout the day. So them tend to choose that. Yeah.
But the restaurant don't have them after 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
The restaurant don't have no yam, banana, and dumpling, ackee and sausage after 11 o'clock. They have rice.
Because again, remember, it's a commercial commodity, you know. The average time why you see the restaurant swing to that, in that sense. From a health perspective, you know. From a health perspective, you know, afternoon, you know, it doing good feed every food, you know.
Afternoon.
Yeah, it doesn't good feed every food. You know.
Well,
Every
yeah.
food is best for AM. So, but you see, they are restaurant. So you don't see health. Because you see bloody meat and all of them things inside there. But at least then take a copy and still a swing something to say. Them have a little consciousness of what's going on. That's why them don't do that.
So your biggest meal should be breakfast.
And it is the most important one.
And the most important one.
Yes. Because it set the trend.
And your
for the
medium meal should be your lunch.
day. Yes.
And the last one
Yeah.
should be the lighter one
It
in the
is.
evening.
It should be. It should be the lighter one.
Is that the one they call supper?
Yes.
That's supper.
Yeah. It should be the lightest one. Yeah.
It shouldn't be no whole heap of fat and no whole heap of heavy food.
No, because you go and go to your bed. Some people eat and go to them bed right after.
Because
Some
there's
end-
nothing to do, so they just lie down, lie down and watch television.
Yes.
Or on the phone.
Yes.
While the food the food they not digest. So
Nothing digest.
it's better you eat it. Yeah, you know, you have a point.
Nothing digest.
You have a point. Eat the yam, banana, dumpling for the morning and the porridge.
Yeah, 'cause you have all day.
You have all day feed
All
burn.
day running up and
All
down.
day feed burn out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you don't tend to go sleep after you eat breakfast. You don't. You tend to go on the street, you tend
Yes,
to go and do something. You
that
tend
is
to
true.
get involved in some activities.
So
eating the yam and the banana and dumpling, it causes no harm towards the body. No.
because remember the whole night you're fasting. Your body,
Yeah,
whatever you eat in the day, your body work on it during the night.
Yeah.
And that's why you go to the toilet in the morning, because what the body reject, it send it back to your larger intestine and says put it to the toilet. That's when your body work. Or right when you're sleeping, you might never know. But that's when you start chop up and distribute. Your body collect a distributor, you know. distribute this there, distribute this there. So
It
disappear,
is,
disappear.
it is.
Disappear.
Communities like that.
Yes. I want to say good afternoon. You're listening to Touch FM 190.1, Mr. T and Shower Gel. Good afternoon. And Fresh FM 102.1. Good afternoon to you. I want to say good afternoon to Lady J over there in Florida, Ultimate Gospel Radio, and Mama Swaby. I know, you know, most of the women ain't gone, you know, gone out with it. Then I listen today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're carrying out your, I forgot to say your mother. You don't know your mommy.
No, I don't know her, and I
Mother
just
was-
everybody is my mother.
Okay.
Every woman is my mother. So big up to all my mother. Happy birthday, happy Mother's Day to all of you.
I saw
And
your
and
Earth
today,
Strong just passed the other day too.
oh
Yours. Your Earth
yeah,
Strong.
last week, yeah, was a
Good to see
blessing.
the man.
Hmm?
Good to see the man. Live to see your next.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful too because I see a lot of people didn't make it. And I made it. I made it. You know, my daughter, she bring the baby over here like twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, I want to spend a little time with her because I don't know if I'll be around when she start to walk and creep. So, we don't know. That's life. 'Cause I spoke to Oprah Lewis last week and he said, must take me time.
Okay.
Yeah, I spoke to Oprah Lewis and then he put me on to Peter Touch. And Peter Touch said, boy, you still did it? We say, yeah, man. We said, oh, yeah, make us over there. He said, man, it's nice. Well, you know, if I'm such a go, me not hear nobody come back and I cry or complain. It's over there, bro.
Where?
Where in there?
Well, Jesus then said that. He said Jesus really
And
came
Jesus do it that
forward.
way there. Eh?
And said he came forward.
Yes.
That's what they have told the people.
Say what?
That Jesus came forward from the dead. Risen from the dead.
Uh-huh.
Who, have you ever imagined who came up with such a story?
Well, it came up from the Catholic. The
And
Catholic.
What do you think should happen to some of these type of people who make
Spreading
some
false
promises
rumor.
and make some promises upon
But
the
a
world?
lot of people accept it.
Yes, but this is what I'm saying. Then people accept it because they have taught that to people.
And sometimes when I heard a preacher preaching like that, say they're celebrating Easter because Jesus raised on that day, it hurt my gut to say, how can you a preacher, you don't have no vision? You're vision, you don't know what's going on. You just taking what the Catholic Church tell you and you're spreading the word.
And it have nothing to do with them things, with not Jesus raised. It have to do with the galaxy of the earth.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with that.
If you try to do it,
That is how come to see from winter, now the beginning of spring, it is a changing. That is how it fall under. It has nothing to do with that.
but you see, the Catholic didn't care about Jesus, they care about for themselves and who to appoint to this, who to do
Just
this
like
and
one
who to-
time the crowning,
Mhm.
of the sun, which is one of the hottest elements, When time all of the other galaxies
Nobody can get there.
and gathered around it,
Mm.
It's the same thing them falling and crown Jesus and say the sun is there. I don't know who came up with these things. How long them think them going to fool the people for? Because I sure there's many like me
Because
out there and
even
research.
even Christmas, Jesus not nothing to do with Christmas, you know.
It is the same theory again,
And
based
it's-
on planet.
And it's somebody out of Italy who they are celebrating his birthday, not not the man, the real man they call Jesus. So Christian people celebrating paganism and don't even know it.
But again, what is paganism? Because the word paganism, to what was taught to me.
Paganism is when you're using something and worshiping in something and it's not real. It's pagan, just like
That is what they taught us in the Western world, but that is not so. If you study etymology, that is not paganism. Paganism was a set of people who rebel against the system.
okay.
Pagans was a set of people just like you have the Maccabees nation who rebel. It's the same thing.
So the
So
pagan
they teach me and you about pagan and calling me. Come on, let's not play holy.
so pagan they come like a pig then.
No,
They're righteous.
I am not using it, but they rebel against the system.
This is
Who
okay.
impose things like wise today they try to impose upon I and I rebel the same way. So what you want to call me now?
that you're a
And
damn.
they use words and manipulate people's minds with these words, especially in the English terms.
I make you believe it.
Yes. This it comes out of most of it. It's separation and division. And one cannot find themselves to unified again.
You know, so a lot of these preachers, if you come confront to them and you question them and look straight in the eye, they can't give the reason for certain things that they preach about.
Well, we know it's a system that. I knew it's a system that. So a man get caught in the system, just like the web. If you continue to talk about your website, you're going to get caught in that web net. Yeah, the internet is a spider thing.
So how do you prove to people you're a health food nutritionist? How do you prove to people that whatever you said about these products, it is good for them?
Because we take ourselves as an example. Yeah, we not just walk and come on radio and tell people to do these things. When I man speaks, it's not just a theory I man speaks of. The theoretical part is a part of research. But when you hear me using common say herbs, not all, but most of them is my own experience. And instead of to selfish with it, we share. Because Rasta teaches that we must always be sharing towards one another because we are our brothers and sisters keeper. Understand? So to say prove a lot of people. Yeah, when I show them my age and tell them, no people can't believe that. Yeah, but I show them say it's a life that you live. Yeah, we don't walk around no shoulder heavy, our shoulder light. And we consume things, we don't consume no type of bloody meat. Not to say we never eat it. Because we speak the truth, we eat all of them, most of them before.
The bloody meat.
Yeah, we eat most of them before. But we come to a realization. And no, so we can't continue upon that road where they tell us. We have a mind of our own. And we go to adult, we have to stick and, find a way and look. We have to go to the original of things. When, the only thing we could find, we see, of origin was Ethiopia. Yeah, so that's what we have to look through. Can't look through nowhere else. Up on planet Earth. Ethiopia, we have to look through. Because that's where the teaching is from. Yeah.
The teaching from Ethiopia.
Yes. The teaching is from there. So then there's a Rasta. A Rasta we talk about, We talk
So
about.
out of the whole of continent of Africa, Ethiopia have the history. More.
It has said. It has says, are the conqueror them right history, Are the conquerors them right that,
I was reading an article of Haile Selassie's wife. She was a very active person, even before they married.
Yeah.
Haile Selassie's wife.
Yeah.
She was very active,
Yeah.
active woman.
Yes.
Very bright.
Great empress.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Good model for I and I.
but
Both of them was very good modeled.
But you don't hear much people would speak about the wife, they would speak about the man. And sometimes the wife have a vital point, a more productive point than what the man have. Sometimes the man learn from the woman.
Well, I don't know about the other people, you know. Rasta no left out the empress. Rasta no just come with the king. King, the queen. Empress, emperor. We don't come with one. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Both male and female we came with.
Oh,
All of the rest are the only one calling themselves. One no come with. You can't come
Oh,
with. That
so-
cannot happen.
so what you saying? Everybody come with Jesus, they don't come with Mary.
Well,
Mary is
No.
not a wife. Well,
No.
Jesus never have a wife, so
and
they
into
can't
the-
come.
into the day, if we want to look at the logics and the fact of life, if to the day, you know, if you know one pastor and you don't have a wife, when you look at him at the other way,
Not really.
yes,
You think so?
I don't think so. I know so.
In what way? Look at him in what way? To say what he's homosexual or either.
Yes.
Ah,
Then one time they half at Jamaica didn't know a PJ wife in England. What did they say about PJ? When they didn't, he didn't come and speaks of his wife and
Yes,
speaks. What the average?
They say
At
that,
all.
and they did say that to Poacher too.
Okay, because what?
It's-
They didn't saw someone. So I'm saying to you, if the man they call Jesus the Christ appeared today, he would not accept it.
let me greet Miss Rita. Happy Mother's Day. I'm sorry for morning. Did to greet you. Happy Mother's Day to you and Miss. I know maybe your house sit down on a plate of lobster tail and lobster craw and all that kind of stuff. And Miss friend here in
There is too
Florida. Good afternoon to you and your family, ma'am, in Florida. That's I see you don't write nothing today, so it's Mother's Day, so you're out. Mother's Day, I think it's raining in Florida. And for really go out on a Mother's Day, no easy. If your mother was here, what you would do? Cook something for her or you take her out?
I couldn't give a specific answer to say what I would have, but most of the times I know.
You ever take her out for dinner anyway?
A lot of times.
Yeah, sit with her in a restaurant and
Yes.
eat. Yeah, the Rasta.
What I meant by that?
So what restaurant do you go? I didn't know you go to a restaurant.
Yes, I am.
Yeah?
Enough times. Where you
In-
take Rastafari?
In New York?
You look for a Rasta. Where you take Rastafari?
That you don't eat restaurant food.
No, I am.
All right.
Yeah, man. You have place where you're going on and prepare the food right then and there.
Yeah.
Right in front of you, you know.
Yes.
You have
yes.
place like that.
I-
Yeah.
I think there's a vegetarian restaurant of a Yonkers there near the Toyota dealer.
I go Emsford a lot too.
You go,
The Thai restaurant, them up
yeah.
there, yeah.
All
When I
right.
go at you have an Ethiopian store down there at
And
North Avenue.
Miss Kellyman, she cook. Miss Kellyman,
Yes, Minister Victor, how are you?
you're late, darling.
For what?
For calling.
Listen, I've been listening all along,
I know.
and I heard when you say you saw Peter Tosh and somebody else. Did you see Bob too?
No, Bob is busy.
Brother Victor, you have us laughing here.
Bob is
Good afternoon, Mr. Shanga. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I was
Mr.
saying,
Shanga, I was in your store and I called to you and you didn't answer me.
Oh,
Anyway.
I didn't heard you.
Anyway, I was there picking up the bitters,
Yeah.
and then I went to the cooler, the refrigerator to get the juice.
Okay.
And you opened it. You was showing the person was cashing something on your phone. You remember that day? And you turned inside, and the plumber was coming out with a pot. Yes, I said, Mr. Shango, how are you?
I never asked.
And
Yeah, I didn't know.
but you know something? I have to complain to George that they don't treat me good when he's not there, so I'm gonna go there when George is there.
Really? I share the listing now. So
You know something? My niece comes there like every Saturday morning, and she tell me the name of somebody who worked there that he knows her very well.
okay.
So she go to get the porridge?
Yes, up to yesterday morning she was there, but she had to take me to the hairdresser, so she told the guy she was going to come back. So she took me to the hairdresser and went back for her porridge.
Cause that porridge they done like quick, you know.
She said she and George talk good when George is there, and she said, George, do you know who you're talking to? And George said, no. He said, Miss Kelly, my niece.
Respect to George.
Yes, and the other one person who was in the store, she and him get along well too.
Okay.
So Mr. Shango chose good people to work in his store.
That is wonderful.
And I'll say good afternoon to your staff, Mr. Shango, and good afternoon to your family, and all the best to you and your family.
Thank you very much.
So you're getting ready to go to Bishop Baker Mother's Day celebration, right?
Minister Victor, I didn't address you. Good afternoon to you and your family, Minister Victor, and also to your other half. Happy Mother's Day, and all the people in your family who are mothers.
Yes.
And also to the Touch FM family, all the people who are mothers. Mama Rose, where are you, Mama Rose and Mama Pearl and each and every one who are mothers? I say Happy Mother's Day to each and every one of you. And each and every one who are listening right now, I say Happy Mother's Day to all the women. Huh?
All right. Yes.
Okay, so thank you very much. You're doing a wonderful job, because if you can make my family laugh, you know they won't have no wrinkle in their face.
I'm telling you.
Okay, have a good evening.
All right, Miss Kelly, man. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Nice lady, you know.
Yeah. So I love it time you give them jokes there.
Yeah?
I love it time you give them jokes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
We have to tell her one at a time though. You have to meet the man, you know.
Who?
That big man, they know that's why she call him minister.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
but you know,
they're going to take them to meet the man.
to meet the man.
Yes.
Okay, alright, okay.
Because I was there, you know.
With the man?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he sent me back here. He said I didn't bring as much name.
Okay.
So that's how I get to see Peter.
Okay. Peter not there which part of the
Well,
man
Peter, no, Peter, we have to pass where Peter go live, if go there. Because
Yeah.
Peter not have no, they never know where they get there. Not say they not qualify, but it's not time for them to meet God and get there.
Oh.
Because guess what? Somebody sent me a thing where the Queen, Mr. Trump, and Mr. Oldest went to see the man. And they was in hell. And they want to make a phone call. So the Queen want to make a phone call and it costs her a couple million. Mr. Trump want to make a short call and it costs him a couple million. Mr. Oldest want to make a call to Jamaica to warn them. And in talk for about an hour. And he said, oh, shite, this going to cost me a lot of money. And all it costs him is $1. So he said, $1? And I talk so long. He said, no, Jamaica is hell and you're already in hell, so it's free. You don't have to pay for the car. He said the calling, if we call it, it's free. I hear Miss Teresa, I said message. Yes. So what do you think about that? think Jamaica a hell?
I don't know. Jamaica is an island in the sun.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's rough though.
Yeah. Yeah. The people.
I was talking about Rallington Town yesterday to a guy. And he said, you don't know Rallington Town. You talk about Rallington Town at the Rallington Town at ghetto. I said a couple of years ago, if you walk in a Rallington Town, they will call police by you. If you look suspicious. Because Rallington Town was a middle class neighborhood. Rallington Town. People at Rallington Town, if they see you walk out the area too often, they call police and police come. Rallington Town police come. Vineyard Town, half of Vineyard Town was excellent. You know, go on a Vineyard Town or never go on. Red Hills, go on a Red Hills though never go on. Barbican is where all the Indian they will come from India. We have the jewelry store and the good we go live in. And now Barbican is not a place where you're afraid to live there now.
Well, things and time change.
So what it not change for the best, it change for the worse.
Well, for some people. Not everyone would say that.
Because a lot of people, you know, Mr. Shango, stop drive Mountain View Avenue if you go up on Hope Road, you know. Because right there, McGregor Gully, right on one gully you have to go down. You know, he not pretty no more. So they might go Camp Road now. Because Lucas Road take you into Gunny, Mountain View Avenue, and it's not a pretty sight anymore where you could have drive there. But for some people go, because when I go to Jamaica, I open, so I drive there. I don't drive with fear.
No, okay.
Because when I come from St. Thomas, and if I'm going uptown, I get off, go up Lucas Road, catch Mountain View, and go down and go on. Maybe I go. But you don't know that place, so that's what, you know.
No, I'm not a Kingston, you know.
Yeah.
No.
So you get lost, you go down there.
No, I don't really get lost, you know. I tried Kingston, but I'm not a Kingston, you know. I'm not a teacher for last, like that, but no, more, my inward spot is Waterhouse.
Waterhouse.
Yeah.
Waterhouse, 1,970 Waterhouse is nice.
You know, Waterhouse, you know, Lager Road?
Yes.
Lager Road?
Yeah.
Kingdom is, yeah.
Walton Park Road and Maxfield Avenue was a beautiful area. And when I come here and go drive up Maxfield Avenue and Walton Park Road, cause like a shell you look for, all the building them is shell. Everybody just gone out, place burned down and everything. It's sad though.
It is.
If you did come here, I don't know if you was here in the 70s.
Me?
Yeah.
I was here in the 70s.
I don't know when you came here.
But
But I came here in 76. And when you look at the South Bronx,
let me ask you, 76?
yeah.
You ain't one of them person miss it on a plane
Eh?
with suitcase I go to Miami. You were one of them? 76, you know? 76 is there. Michael asked it. You were one of them?
No, but listen, man, listen is learning. I go through Miami and I come here.
Yeah.
with my suitcase wrap up.
So you were one of them?
Down there, I run
Yes,
in.
I watched that documentary, you know. You know, there's a documentary on that.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
And when you look at the South Bronx, when you look at the Bronx, over the south side and a piece of the west side, you would never want to live in the Bronx, that side. I'd be a shell, you see.
Yeah.
When they kill Martin Luther King, they burn down all whole of the Bronx. Yes, when they kill Malcolm X, they burn down Harlem. If you look on the Bronx now, the South Bronx, you wouldn't believe your sight, how beautiful it is. I know you...
No, when I came in the 80s, South Bronx ain't nice too.
No, it never nice.
The 80s when I came here.
It never nice.
The South Bronx never nice.
No, you don't want to live
A
there.
lot of touring building.
Yes. And you go there now, it's different.
Yeah.
It's refurbished. Look at Harlem. Harlem I have a lot of black business people. There's something wrong with black. Something wrong with black people. I don't know what it is if they're not a productive. They are productive, but they are careless. A lot of black business people, movie star people come out of Harlem, have these, they could have get these buildings because the city was selling off all these buildings and action, and you could have get it. The only thing that wasn't selling an action was the brownstone. And they there for years upon years, and they never invest in Harlem till the Arab and everybody come in and take over. And you look upon Harlem now, it's a different thing.
Yeah, but I don't think it's simple like what you're saying. If you go into the documentary of what transpired. Likewise, you said the Brownstone, they were owned by most of these black people in Harlem.
They were, yeah.
Yes, they were owned by
Yeah, years ago, yeah.
Yes, and if you look at how things have transpired, where you'd first came to America when you just came here, and then we would use the terms that says the black American, they don't like to work.
I would know.
I'm saying
no.
Everyone said
I would
that.
say that.
But
that
the
is wrong.
mentality-
That is wrong.
Listen what I'm saying.
That is wrong to say black American don't want to work. Black American work
But
hard.
we still says it up till today.
I know Jamaicans say that.
I'm saying yes.
And that's not true.
Just Jamaican though.
And they say black American nasty.
No,
and it's that
yes.
everybody, every black American is
Yes,
nasty.
but I'm not saying just Jamaicans says it, but it has been said, right? But it is a system that is also put in place to create that. You get what I'm saying? Now, one of the things that I have done in my research was what creates for the black American not to want to accept a black person from the Caribbean. You know, and then when I looked at do the research, I can understand why.
The black American being dumb for a long time. They're bright educationally. They get good, but when it comes to history, they have nothing to do with history. They just think that they are it, and that's why I feel bad. I'm going to come back to what I'm saying. I feel bad when I see a black person is harassing the Jews and the rabbi, which they don't do anything to them. They go through the same suffering that we go through. Every time you look, they say they are boxing down the Jew. The Jew is not why it didn't cause them to be what they are. They cause what to be what they are. We go through the same problem. And when we look and see that the black American was so contented, they were, as much as Marcus Garvey came here, because most of those big movie star and everything, Malcolm X and all those people, if you check it, they let you know that their parents was Garveyites. They was Father Garvey. But then there's a movie by the name of Roots. Remember Roots? When Roots came out, that's when black Americans admit that they are from Africa. They never say. You could never go in the black church and say you're African. They wouldn't believe. They wouldn't do that. They don't vote. Because when I came here in my church down there, I registered when Jesse Jackson was running. I registered 500 people in the church who never register to vote.
Well, I don't know what history you're reading. And I totally against what it says with the black American.
What?
Totally.
What?
Just say they don't know their history.
The most of them didn't look at when you talk to them. They tell
But
you.
one of the man who influenced Marcus Garvey was a black American. His name is
Yeah.
Booker T. Washington.
I know that.
So how can you say
Wait a
such
minute now.
thing?
Wait a minute
Why
now.
didn't a man from Jamaica influence Marcus Garvey? Why?
But the younger,
Taki did.
the younger.
Taki did, but don't says that of the black American. No.
I have a lady. There was a lady. She's a educationist in the church, and the church went to Africa. And you know what she said? On television when she came back. She said, oh my God, I'm so amazed going to Africa. I thought Africa was all jungle, where you could, with
But
tigers.
then you have people still saying that because this is what was taught.
So you mean to tell me, so this is what you thought from there, you still carry it? Say Africa.
Today, don't you see the governor general still have the white man with the thing for him thing up till today in Jamaica? Don't you see
But the governor general, we can't worry about what he
No,
has
but you are
because
saying
he's not representing us.
No,
He's not representing us, you know. So he's still representing the Queen by himself. He's not representing us.
no, we're not talking.
So if he have that white man with it, he's free to have that man, the white
What I
man
am
put in.
saying to you is that you utilize and try to humiliate the black American. I am saying to you, why did Garvey use the terms that says Booker T. Washington inspired him if there was like what you're saying?
Yeah, yes, man like those.
No, but you
Man that,
you must
but
have
them,
some.
man
You
like
cannot
those,
say
but them
them.
they will come after. They
No,
have to say
those
black
that came
America.
after,
Yeah.
they did stand up for something.
Booker T. Washington did a good job. Adam Clayton did a good job. And all the great educators come out of Harlem. I will check and say, none of them who own anything in Harlem. And they live in Harlem all the time. None of them. The only black society that own place in Harlem is the black church.
This is what I'm saying to you. I can't agree with what you're saying because I have done a little research in here of United States because I couldn't understood why we against black American, likewise they against us, and the
You did
significant.
against black America.
Not individually, I'm talking. I'm not talking individually.
Their ideas, you are black, you was against their ideas.
I have told that they were lazy. I have told that.
And you believe that.
Not that I believe.
And you're spreading it, say
No.
they're lazy. And that is
No.
not true. That is
No,
not
I
true.
am not saying I believe it. But what
The
I'm
black
saying,
Americans suffer under
No.
the white regime. Suffer. They suffer just like how we suffer in Jamaica. There's a lot of us come from Jamaica. We don't have anything. And the Indian and the foreign, me attack India from India, and the foreigner they come. Look at Montego Bay and get the land them for little and nothing and build up gigantic house and doing business. It's the same thing like what's going on in Jamaica. People in Jamaica don't own. They might have a piece of land, they don't pay taxes, the government take away land from them and foreigner come in.
No, it's a totally different concept. Totally.
No, I don't think it's
Yes.
so. We're too comfortable.
Listen, let me give you an example why I say it's two totally different concept. When the black Americans, before farm work and all of these things started, and they demand for raise, they didn't get that pay. White privilege did get it. When they demand, system turn against them and bring in others from the Caribbean.
Foreigner, yes.
Yes. Now, when time they bring in them from the Caribbean, what happens? Who is here going to go against? Because you now don't come and support their ideas. You go against their ideas.
Farm worker is slavery.
Look at that.
Farm worker is
You can't
slavery.
just get up and blame black Americans.
Farm worker is slavery.
I see when the Asian run to Jamaica, we quick to bash them out of the place and we they all over everybody country.
Thank you.
We over everybody country and when the Asian run to ours, we quick to bash them.
Yes, yes, that's how we are.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
You know, so
Just like when they bash the black Americans, say they are. You call this is black Americans suffer in this country for where they are today. Suffer, and we come and we bash them because we going to take the job that they know so they should get more pay
That's
and get
what it is,
and get security. And they're fighting for that. We come and just like the Mexican come and take all the job now.
exactly.
Because in the union, the Mexican, the union card that the Mexican they have is false.
So you see,
And they come and take everything because they could work for less money.
So you see,
So who is the evil? Who is the evil?
It's a tragedy.
Who you call the evil one?
The one who doing this tragedy.
And who is that
humiliate
one?
People. Not the one who is behind the curtain. The one who is behind the curtain.
God, I'm telling you, man.
So you see, it's a systematical thing that have you against me and have me against you.
They put,
If
yeah,
you
but
don't know what taking place,
What's a
you
Shango?
forever like this.
it come from slavery. The whole slave don't want the free slave to come in the house.
Yes, but is it going to take you, as they says, emancipate yourself from these types of mental things? How much of us willing to do that? Maybe a handful.
I have never see anything different between the black American and we. The black American, if you go in the nursing home, you find more West Indian. The black, I don't know. We would take job. I don't care about what and just enjoy, but because you know why? You are from the foreign country and you get $10, the $10 look big to you. And you couldn't have a job like that, so you come and you go to school and you learn something, become a CNA, become this, and you work with this. So that's what I call the old problem.
I'm going to show you some psychological things that happens, and we don't see it as a seriousness, as a danger to us. When we says in Jamaica we are find coke, and we're going to sell it to our people and make this for tons load of money, we're happy about it, right? We're happy about it. We don't fight against it. When the money in Jamaica devalued, a man don't want to hear say, well, it's $100 now for the money. You want to hear say $115 can get for it. So I'm just showing you the systematical thing where have us ignorance amongst each others.
Yeah, just in like the white, the white people, you got some suffering white people too, you know.
Yes, that is true.
Who people undermine, you know,
That is true.
because they don't, they are not going for everything you give them. And like they look good. You white people, so white people suffer like the black people.
No, a lot of them.
The only reason why the foreign black them because they can't get, they got a job and they figure say they're going cool with that job. If you, all right, look at the immigration marching. Look at all the marching that going around for equal, even the abortion thing that's going around. You hardly see no black in the marching. The immigration thing, hardly you can't count the black them were in there. So where them is? Where the West Indian black? Then that with the test, they can't go, they don't work. They have to work, make money.
You think marching is the result?
Well, you have to show you have to get out and show the world that you are a part of the system. You can't wait till they say, if you go down the road, me will kill you. And I know say somebody down the road need help, and I go. I didn't get killed. But and then you stay there and say, me nah, come out there because you say, them all kill me. So me nah go. But when the benefit come, you want to reap some of the benefit too.
Me is against marching. I'm not for marching. I am for unity.
So you gonna get unity?
Not you marching. Man, lick down your picking and you go march and give you a next $1 million. You lick down the next one again and give you a next $1 million. You go march. That is not solving the situation.
I know, but you have to express your goal.
Representing for sunlight, total health. If you want lion power roots tonic, benefit food roots tonic, yeah, sunside bitters,
but do you think if the people didn't come out, most of those black African American men that police crucify. Would I get justice? Would you get justice? Would I get justice?
AOL.com. Website www.sunlifehealth.com.
I see some. I see some.
Shoot down a person and give them 11 million. That is just
No, because one soul is gone.
yeah. So what justice?
Keep
have
it
you-
represent to the fullest.
Well,
Yes, sir, justice. What justice? have
Mr.
you-
Shango, from the days of old, not just before we even coming from Egypt, going over to land, they didn't have no justice. It was terrible. After they stay in Egypt for a while, they turned slave, and that's why Moses had to go to deliver them out of Egypt. So, we are happy to have you.
It's always a pleasure, you know.
Yeah.
It's always
Happy
a pleasure to share.
that you came and you didn't stand on the sidewalk with a spliff in your hand, but you come to utilize the system and to make people have a job. Because what you do there, you know, you put food on people's table, you know, and plus you make people live healthier. You could have come from the block with your big land spliff. Rastafari,
Rastafari.
No,
Big long spliff and that's it.
no, but me not talk Rasta, you know. Me talk how they go on.
No, but
Because only 5 you would come from Jamaica and have the idea about some maybe
if
some.
you come on the radio talk like that about Rasta.
No,
Oh, yeah, talk like a big long spliff.
no.
Man, Rasta have to have the
Alright,
world.
let me put on. Because most of the guys that know which are small spliff and a Rasta, you draw your street. Yeah man, and you done that and you rub another one again. Yeah man, and you drink again this stout and you homeless there you to smoke ganja. It's like one after each other.
No, you correct yourself. If I said the youth, them, you know.
Yeah, but
when you talk about
Me said
Rasta,
literally
yeah.
Rasta, you know, because
no, but that you say.
to be alright, let me correct it. To be honest to you, I have never seen Rasta hang out on street corner.
Okay, well, you know what I'm saying, you know.
But when they say, because when you come here, you wasn't a Rasta, you know. You was a ballad, you know. So you could have, I used to smoke weed.
No, you can't tell her who I was.
You was a ballad when you
What
reach
you
over
know
here.
What you know of I?
You
I
said-
am, you know, who I am from the days of birth up till present, you know.
You was a choir member, you know, Mr. Shango.
No, anything
You
giant
was a
pop,
choir
you know, me
boy.
giant that, anything giant pop. What
Uh,
I'm saying to you is that I am who I am.
I want to be
Until
great. I want to
acknowledge
be
who I am.
acknowledged that you take the calling and the calling working out. Very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, well, Rasta we say all the way. You know, and Rasta is a life that is given.
And
you
thank
know.
God that Buster didn't kill off all of them.
Well, I give thanks for the universe, you know. It's always love Rasta says, you know. So, Buster.
You're a national hero. That's what you get national hero for, you know. To kill out the Rasta man out of Spice Town over there.
Yeah.
That's why they embrace him.
Okay. Well, our national hero is Marcus and Taki.
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 Mm.
Yeah, I embrace Taki to the fullest.
All right.
Yeah. Taki is our St. Mary man, so we have to embrace him.
So give us your last thought.
Well, our final thought this minute, I just wanted to say thanks and allowing I and I to be, on the radio, sharing vital information with ones and ones, where ones and ones can use it to uplift themselves or share it with others, And for those who want to really get in touch with I and I, phone number is 718-547-3760. Again, 718-547-3760. And email, you can email us at sunlifehealth06@aol.com. Again, sunlifehealth06@aol.com. And the website www.sunlifehealthherbal.com. All right, and
Big up Sister Grand, one of your biggest customers.
yes,
That
I
you
know.
know.
So she visit the other day, and
So she come there 2
yeah,
times.
I was reason with her the other day. Yeah, 'cause she forward. I think it was Friday, you know.
Yeah. How she look? Look healthy?
She always is a pleasant man and
Yeah.
look upright. You know, I know.
Yeah,
what
man.
I talk about looking. It's a good man in
Yeah.
my sight, you know.
Yeah,
Always
Sister Grand.
manageable and respectful.
Yes, man.
Beautiful man.
And you know, Sister Grand love Sun Life, you know.
Well, give thanks, you know. It's not just she alone, you know. I heard a lot of
Yeah, but the people will come
I heard
there,
a
yeah.
lot of people say it's like it's a therapy.
Yes.
Yeah, because them say sometimes they don't know, they just want to get to the place.
Mm-hmm.
And then says the vibes, many people it says to I that I man bring a very hopeful vibes because when them forward that Sun Life, them feel a different vibe.
And big up to Brother George and Brother Clive and all the good
I want to your virgin Apollo. I know you big up Apollo recently. What happened?
Apollang. Sometimes the name hard to pronounce, you know. Sometimes I say Apollang.
Okay.
So big up Apollang.
Apollo and Owie. Much
Owie, yeah,
respect
man.
to them brethren there. And the whole 20 Great and 29 crew and White Plains. You know, man and man, own yourself. I love we say. Yeah, and to everyone of all walk of life, Rastafari says love to everyone. And
to all your
our
beautiful employee them. Because when we call them a week there, they know
I
them
have
as
two new. I think we have 2 new employees. Not
Yeah.
I knew that. You know, the princess. She's Spanish. Also,
Oh.
combinations of Spanish and Jamaican. And another one. Her name is Crystal. So I just wanted to say much love to all of them and all the workers at Sun Life.
Okay, you know?
Hello, fantastic Mother's Day to you.
Much love, sister.
Hey, Brother Shango, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. No.
Good. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting anything. This is Sister Paulette, but I cannot hear the program. But I just call in.
Okay, I'm going to call you tomorrow and tell you what to do, okay?
Yeah, but listen to me 1 second, please. I found you briefly on a station today, and by the time I'm to settle down to listen, somebody else jump on.
Where?
Over upon TOG.
I heard you over there.
Yeah, but I heard you this afternoon. I
Oh.
heard you
You.
over there.
Oh.
So by the time 3 o'clock coming was somebody else.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because what happened, I was supposed to on from a long time, but Bishop Baker take it over.
Oh, Baba.
We'll call you tomorrow, okay? Have a happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, you have a good one too, and to Brother
Okay, then. Love you.
And to Empress.
All right.
Love you. No. All right, that's all for now. Yeah.
All right. So
Man.
where you going for Mother's Day?
I sit right here and I get pampered. Not after business.
Oh, God. Tomorrow we talk about that. Yeah, right.
Mobile bat and all. Okay, bye.
Your bubble bar day is over with long time over.
Yeah, brother.
Well, no. This is a Paulette, not easy. Happy Mother's Day, Sister Paulette. Happy Mother's
So
Day.
for the rest of the evening, brother
We're
Victor.
going to eat one dumpling there and 2 banana and a piece of yellow yam, you know. And then we wait till the 7 o'clock news come in.
Okay. CIN.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hey, brother Victor, good afternoon to you and the crew.
Yeah, man.
Big up brother Sean on the talk, you know?
Much love and respect, Kaya.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
this is King Dial, you know?
I like King Dial.
Yes, sir.
So Shango say I come meet you. I
already met him, man.
would just say I will get a shave up and thing like that.
He's like a cartoon.
We need to tell you, you know?
So I'm King Dial.
They are listening,
Yeah, man. We are all a little vibes.
yeah.
Glad to hear from you, man.
Yeah, man, and big up your client and the crew, you know?
Yeah, man. Respect. Alright.
To manners due to the manners, everything, you know?
Yeah, alright. Okay.
Alright, so
Big up yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, big up to yourself, straight you know?
Alright, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
To each and everyone, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yeah. Yes, that's King Dial Barbershop right there at 216. If you need a good haircut, male or female, just go to King Dial. Mama Swaby, I think it's raining in Florida. And whatever it is. So that's a big up. Hold on. Let me call her. So. 7-4. I wonder if these restaurants have any real Mother's Day dinner today. Let me call them and see. What? Wait. You didn't have it out. You didn't take it out. See her back. Okay, we not get no answer from Cooler running. Good day, everybody. Miss Sister Paulette. Wonderful woman. God bless you. Da. Restaurant don't answer me today. None of them don't answer me. Golden Ring no answer. Cooler running no answer. So yeah, call. Alright. None don't answer me today. Oh. Let me call Lamy. Nobody answer me today. Yes. No. Good afternoon. You're listening to Fresh FM 102.1 and also Touch. Good afternoon, Mr. Touch. 1, 3, 4, 7, 6, 0, 2, 7, 0, 7. So it's a Mother's Day where all the mothers are going out today. You can, if you have time, you can draw on a wig by your head.
Lamis, good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm okay, yourself?
We're having a Mother's Day dinner special today.
It's the usual, but we have brown stew fish.
Yeah, and what go with it?
Rice and peas or white rice.
And what you have again?
Curry chicken, stewed chicken, curry goat, oxtail, barbecue ribs.
If your boyfriend or your husband was taking you to Lamy and he said order what you want, what would you order?
I'm not fussy, so it would be whatever I'm in the mood for.
Oh, you don't want no fish, brown stew fish?
Personally, I don't like brown stew fish, but persons might.
What kind of soup they have today?
Chicken.
What's your location?
987 East 233rd.
And how far is that? All the way up or all the way down?
I am not sure, but we're across from the Dunkin' Donuts and the Subway.
I see you're learning. The Subway? What's up?
Yes.
Oh, Subway over there too?
Yeah, it's across the street from us.
So Dunkin' Donut and Subway is over there?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. And then you have, what the ice cream place name?
America's Freshman Ice Cream, Carvel.
Carvel is, so, and Lamy is there.
Yeah.
So anybody can find Lamy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, bless you.
Okay.
Yeah. Call one more, see if we get them. Call 1, 3, 2, 4, 67484. Let me see. I want to say happy Mother's Day to my daughter and her baby mother. So golden ring, not answering the phone to you. Golden ring definitely not answer the phone to you. Okay. Cooler running, wagwan. I want to come and get a Mother's Day dinner. So what could I get? What could I get for Mother's Day?
So Mother's Day we have a special ribs today. We got lobster, salmon. We have beef potato. We have a chili, a stew chicken, a curry chicken. Our real special today is the lobster, the escovitch fish, and the ribs.
Wow. So you say you got lobster and all them things for Mother's Day today?
Yeah.
Wow, and you got spare ribs today?
Yeah.
So you have a lot of good food for Mother's Day?
Yeah, plenty.
So and you have macaroni and cheese and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yep, always, every day.
So what is the address they can come?
1802 Marine Avenue.
Alright, so ladies, you tell them out of your mouth. Tell them how to come. Tell them.
Sure?
Tell the people, tell them, say, come on in.
Yeah, for sure. Come on in. Yeah, plenty of food.
Alright, bless you. You are the radio, you know, yes. Yes, that's cool around here. They have lobster. That's what we call combination restaurant. Let me call. Yes, sir. If you don't want to treat your mother, 3 to 4. 5, 7, 9. You see how cool around in work for Mother's Day? They bring out the best for Mother's Day. So you can go over there and treat your mother, your wife, or your baby mother. Get her a nice plate of lobster or whatever it is. Like golden ring, then I answer phone today. Then I answer phone.
Golden Ring Restaurant, good afternoon.
What's on your menu for Mother's Day? She hung up. Hello? No, call back. I'm not calling back. I am not calling you back. Done. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next will be Bishop Cole. Is coming out after this. Bishop Cole is not calling back. I'm not calling them back. So thank you for listening. Bishop Cole come your way at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. That's right. Thank Mr. Shanko for coming in. And support the thing, alright? Support the thing.
Hyundai Tucson versus Toyota RAV4. Look what Tucson has and what RAV4 doesn't.
Thank you, Jesus. Let's worship the Lord this morning. Let's lift up the name that is above all name. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.